Uh-oh. Wait, what's opening on that monitor? Oh. Yeah, that's good. VTube Studio does still need to open. I'm almost back, y'all. Well, the stream's back up. I'm almost back on it. There we go. There I am. And put that there. Just in case it's not auto reconnecting for anybody. We are so fucking back, y'all. Nope, not ISP this time, Craker. It was the weird PC crash that I get. This is trying to do this again. There. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. What did I have as my outer room again? I love how Ohio went from just being a state in the US to being a term for something that's bad. It's so great. I love language. Oh yeah, rotunda. That's right. It's kind of funny, but like it doesn't do anything for me, so I'll take tool shed over that. One of the few Gen Alpha slangs I can truly get behind. Fair. It's so fucking Ohio. This away. Workshop. Yeah, I'll keep that commonplace. I like having the workshop. Now all I need is a shovel and I can make my thing again. You know, the thing. Twitch mobile app is so booty cheeks. I know. It's rough. Welcome back, Pelosi. East Wing Hall. Coat check. Conference room. Yeah, that's actually the way that I want it oriented too. Damn, look at you. Look at you, conference room. Doing so good. Parlor? Okay. I remember this one a little bit. Where's my... that. And that. And make that go away. There we go. There. Alright, sorry about that. Definitely still a little bit sick. And y'all don't need to hear that. So I just muted. So, white is the fully true one, I remember that. Which means that they're in black. Mm-hmm. I still need the storeroom in rank 8. Why does it never... Did I make it really rare? Is this on me? Am I the problem? I think I might be the problem on this one. Courtyard? No shovel? No shovel. No security card. I'll redraw. Oh. Oh, that's not great. I mean, Treasure Trove opens the right way, at least. I'll do that. Remember when money was a problem in this game, y'all? What a crazy time that was. Oh, how far we've come. I'm gonna do den, because I'd rather not have this be a dead end and make it really difficult for me to get around there. Because that's kind of my only path right now. Break room. Battle play. Thank you, Stream Elements. Very cool. You're a little bit behind the curve, but you tried. 10, 6, 1. So 17? Well, 10, 1/3 of it is 3.3, so rounded to the ones, it's 3. Plus 2 is 5. 5. Okay, 14, flip the digits is 41. Plus 14 is 55, flip the digits is still 55. Plus 14, it's 69, nice. Flip the 14. Is 96. Plus 14 is 110. Flip the digits, it's 011, so it's 11. Currently explaining what Ohio means to a streamer that resides in Ohio. Well, actually, I've already done that, but you know, that's hilarious. I'll put gymnasium here. It's a 3-path. Oh, I'm gonna do music room. Secret garden key would be really cool. Silver key? Alright, I'll take silver key. Chapel. A spare veranda. Shovel! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Okay. Okay, head back. And I've embraced Delulu. Delulu is a good word. Big fan of Delulu. I'm Delulu and it's fun. Hell yeah, girly pop. Wear that shit with pride. Honestly, attic is really good. I lose access to that corner, but 8 items is just so many. Um, Gem. Key. Bonk. Dice. Nice. Love to see the dice. Key. Coin. Coupon book. Treasure map. Is that everything? I never count the items up here. I really need to do that. Because there's one. About the app, it's exclusively for my mom, mainly because I'm not worried and don't want to worry about link verification taking some time. But I can't imagine anyone else waiting 5 to 10 minutes when they go on a website. I'm also only getting data from Brazilian stores, but if it works properly, I could look into scaling it more, maybe making it into an extension. Honestly, I think that there's absolutely a market for that. It's a super, super cool idea. I'm surprised that things like that don't already exist, honestly. So, like, even if you don't charge for it, like, I think people would absolutely donate to, like, a Patreon or whatever for something like that. If you're looking to make money from it, you can also put it up for free, and people would be very, very appreciated. I mean, you could put it up for free and have a Patreon or whatever, but you know what I mean. Even if you don't want to, like, make any money from it, it would still be, like, a good thing. The word is fun. Being it is generally fun for me until I come out of it, and Lulu is a cute sounding pair of syllables. Isn't it, though? Keycard system. Set that to high, since I have a keycard. Security menu. Log into network. Swan song. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Laboratory. Security camera. Boo. That's pretty great. So, what the hell is the scepter? What is the scepter? It has to be something I've seen by now, right? It has to be. The scepter's the scepter. Okay, listen here, Gigas. Welcome back. Also, numerical core of family crest is 53, and it's unlocked by the sum of its digits, which is 8. But where do I put that? I don't know where the lock is for that. And, I already checked the secret passage for the castle clue. I got that. Check Nook. I have checked Nook. I've tried that a little bit. Check the bedroom. Find use for laundry room key. Welcome back. What? Lower the water in the reservoir by 1? Sure. I'll do that one then. Getting your early birthday present this week? Oh my god, that's awesome. When's your birthday? October 11th? Happy early birthday, girl. What are you getting? I need to go make my thingy. Oh, but I don't have many steppies. I should not go make my thingy right now. It's an electric guitar with an amp. That's awesome. Do you play? Or do you just want to learn? You play already? Hell yeah. Or alright, I guess is probably what that is, but yeah. That's awesome. I'm really happy for you. That's so cool. Want to check out the hardest thing I can play in 3 weeks of playing? Hell yeah. Bonk. Yes! Secret garden key. I need that. Bittersweet Memories by Bullet for My Valentine in 3 weeks? Damn. Alright. Timestamp 254. I can do that real quick. Y'all are gonna become moots. Alright, so then 254? Definitely your favorite song of all time? Hell yeah. That's super cool. I had an electric guitar, but the strings would rust in 2 days. What the hell? That's crazy. Why? I'm gonna put the laundry room here. Also, I probably shouldn't have played that on stream. Oops, because that's absolutely copyrighted music. Whoops. Oh well. The VOD will be muted for a little bit. I mean, it's just 30 seconds. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna get, like, sued or anything, but, they have things that, like, automatically mute the VOD. I thought music started playing from somewhere it shouldn't have. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking up the thing. Let's see. Tumblr is weird as far as social media goes, Sarah. It's an unusual one. Boiler room. No, I'm cool with uncommon or unusual. Honestly, I might just make it rare. So to DM somebody, yeah, you need to be mutuals, I'm pretty sure. Showroom? The reservoir has been lowered. Oh, right. I shouldn't have done this because there aren't many. I'm curious about this. Does this still lower the reservoir? It doesn't. Bummer. Whoops. If you don't like smut, don't look at my profile very hard. You know, fair. Do I have pump room? Pump room might be new. It's new. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with unusual for that. this, on that note, puppy girl, Rosie, this might surprise y'all. It might not. I have no idea, but I have dabbled in writing smut before. Random fun fact about me. The massive reservoir below Mount Holly receives a natural filtration from the continuous flow of fresh water from 2 neighboring underground springs before making its dramatic exit via a waterfall on the south-facing cliff. That is lore. One time a streamer clicked on my Twitch profile for no reason, and when they saw my About section, they started treating me completely differently. Now I kind of want to read your About section, Pelosi. Now I'm curious. $36, $35, $34, $33. What could your About section have? Oh, at one point I just put a bunch of memes in the card thing. He's got it. What kind of memes, like, elicited that response? Okay, this is making me very curious. Hold on. Oh, I still don't get it. Oh my god, this is hilarious. This is great, Pelosi. Big fan. Smut, I think, is refers specifically to writing in my mind. Not necessarily poetry, but not images either. Yeah, that's great, Pelosi. Big fan. Is there anything for me in there? I don't think there is. I already have the wine cellar one. Oh, I do have rerolls. That's right. I already have all these. I guess I'll do mechanarium so that I still have doors. Wait, will I still have doors? I have workshop and security and laboratory and pump room and boiler room. Oh my god, okay, yeah. I would still have doors. Holy shit, I would still have doors. I think the memes might be better than words to show what I'm about. Honestly, I get that. So why did they treat you totally differently after seeing that? That's so funny. Like, I didn't know what to expect when you said that, but, like, those are just memes. I think it was after the P1. I guess I already have the rumpus room. I'm gonna do boudoir for the rerolls. Welcome back, Otaku. How are you doing? Dining room, because I need steppies. Okay, now I have plenty of steppies. I'm doing well. Glad to hear it. I guess I'll nook, because I want to go down one, and I don't want to burn a reroll. I've gotten utility closet and armory. I've gotten kennel and sauna. I've gotten rumpus room. Damn. I should really start putting the solarium down early on. To try and find the rare ones that I'm missing. Oh well. All rumpus room, I guess? Wait. Wait. Hear me out, y'all. Do you think Alzaro would say anything weird if he was in the outer room? Is this anything? Am I onto something? I might need to try. Oh, and I do have everything to make the, jackhammer, that's right. Keep time for me, bye-bye. No worries, thank you so much for tuning in, Pelosi. Always great hanging out with you. Have a good night, bye-bye. I'm also heading to bed maybe after today. Maybe one more day, we'll see. Last word, Pelosi. Do that, and now... Silver key, why not? Closed exhibit, why not? So... I want it! Like, I go back and forth in my head. Sometimes I think that there has to be a way to get that. Like, there has to be, right? But then other times it's like, no, why would there be? Like, it's just showing that this was, like, where they practiced. Like, and it's just a paper hat. It's not like it's, like, an actual thing. But then also it's like, it's this game. It has to be something. Everything in this game is something. Get your crown, queen? I'm trying, Gigas. I'm trying. Uh-huh. Here. Let's see. What was the time frame on their thing? It might be time-based. There. 4th century, 124. 136. Oh my god, it's... They did it at the sacred hour, didn't they? Of course they did. It's 12:10 right now. So I have a bit. No, they literally did do it at the sacred hour, because, yeah, if they're entering at 124 and leaving at 136, and, it's at the changing of the guards, then, like, the only time that makes sense is 1:30. They wouldn't have the guards change at, like, some weird-ass time like 1:32. What does that say? Security system control. Hey streamer, hey chat. Welcome Shinigami, how are you doing? Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Go, 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 go. First word, Shinigami. Make Wibble groan every single time. Not bad, was trying to catch you after you raided Alarum to see your progress. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in. Have you played the game before? Because I am quite a ways further than Alarum, so if you care about spoilers, you will be seeing them. I don't think I have a quick enough access path. What happens if I touch the lasers? Oh. I'm further than both of you, so I'm fine. That's fair. I'm pretty close to the end, I think. I have all 8 sanctums opened. I have 7 red letters. The big puzzles I'm working on right now are opening the blue door in the tunnel underneath the estate. I was also thinking that I'm close to the end. Fair. So I'm working on the castle puzzle. I have everything except the A word. Endgame gang, woo! I don't have the A word on the castle puzzle. I found the black box by moving the treasure trove out into the outer room. And I don't know how to open that. And I'm trying to open the blue door in the tunnel under the estate. Those are my 3 major puzzles right now. I don't really know how to progress on any of them. I found this note by moving the antechamber to the outer room. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. And deadly is the stone is absolutely referring to the curse totem. Heavy is the crown is, I'm guessing, the crown of the blueprints. Ready is the throne makes me think that these are things that I need in order to do whatever I need to do in the throne room. I don't know what Steady as the Scepter is, though. I have no idea how I could use that. At all. I don't know where there's a scepter in the game. So that's like the big thing that I'm stumped on right now. So as I'm thinking about it, I've just been working on getting more of the blue memos, the hidden blue memos from the blue tents. And I also... Cool, you're on the right path? Hell yeah. No hints, please. I had a feeling I was on the right path. So, like, that's not necessarily a spoiler. But yeah, I am enjoying playing very blind. I also have the thing about the numerical cores. And the numerical core of the family crest is 53. And I learned that it's unlocked by the sum of its digits. So it's unlocked by 8, but I don't know where 53 is, or how unlocked by 8 is relevant in any way. So this doesn't really do anything for me right now. Like, it's information without... It's a key without a lock, basically. And speaking of keys without locks, I also have the key from the laundry room that I dug up from the aquarium, but I don't know where to put it. The other two filing cabinet keys I've managed to, like, put somewhere, but I don't know where to put that one. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Sleeping didn't work. Do you think the box in the treasure room has the key to the blue holly door? Maybe. I was thinking maybe, but the thing is, the blue holly door doesn't seem to have any key keyhole whatsoever. So I was thinking the blue holly door would open for us when we reclaimed the crown in the throne room. I think that... Where's the any key? I don't see any key. But I'm guessing that this is the path to open the blue holly door. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know that, but that's my leading theory. Blue tents are so annoying for me, it feels like it was just made for prolongation of the game. I mean, it does to a degree. Like, they could just say that once you buy blue tent, all blue rooms contain a memo without unnecessary draft on rank 8. That's fair. I definitely get what you're saying. I think it's kind of a cool way to do it because it makes the drafting part of the game relevant again. Whereas, for, like, drafting strategy. Whereas kind of for a while before this, like, the drafting strategy wasn't super relevant outside of, like, specific things like trying to get this little paper crown. And it's cool that they, like, bring those mechanics back into relevance. But I do get what you're saying, and it's a valid criticism for sure. Nice hypothesis, sis. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see, alright? I really don't know. I'm also monking different things right now. I just recently finally, like, learned how to consistently get Blessing of the Monk. So that's another thing that I've been doing. Which was the one I was going to try next? There's something I was going to try putting out there. I can't remember. Attic would be funny, just for the sake of having an attic outside. And I could see it actually doing something, but there was something else. Rumpus Room. Yes, I wanted to see if Alzar said anything special, if the Rumpus Room is outside. So I can go this way? I need to go back to the workshop and make my jackhammer and put it in coat check. Because I've been forgetting to have something in coat check for a while. thanks again for tuning in. It means a lot. Oh, that goes the wrong direction. Wait, does this not connect? Oh, I need to go through the pool? Damn, my layout's weird today. I started to use Shrine with 1 gold step at a time, and then when I understood, started with 2 gold step, and when I reached Monk 1, it was quite late in the game. Yeah, same. I just hadn't been, like, prioritizing it. Wait. Does this not connect at all? Hold on. Oh my god, it is over there. Wow. Yeah, so I hadn't been prioritizing Shrine at all because there was like other stuff I was doing in the outer room, and I didn't know that Monk in particular was going to be relevant because I didn't really know Monk was the thing until like quite a bit later. And then yeah, I did 1 gold and then 2 and discovered that they were both Dancer, so then I started going up 2 at a time until I found Monk, which yeah, it took a while. So that's a pretty new thing for me. Fruit. Very nice. I could use some more steppies. Yeah, I was treating Blessing as just useful buff, so not really focused on it. Exactly. No, I was doing the exact same thing. Jackhammer? My preferred way to express affection is very much on the high-functioning end of the autism spectrum. You know, I respect that. And I still didn't see how Berry Picker works, only read it in the book. Berry Picker's weird. Berry Picker is funny, but I don't know how it's, like, super useful. Basically, each day, it's like if you don't like any of your options, you can pick a berry instead, up to 3 times. And it just pulls 1 room blindly out of your entire drafting pool and puts it there. Like, without telling you what it is, what the orientation is, anything. It just drops it. Without respect for rarity as well. Everything is even rarity, I'm pretty sure. It's literally just like a fuck it, we ball. So, like, if you do not want any of the 3 suggested, you just use it to get a random one. Exactly. And it just gives you a completely random room. It's weird and it's funny. Doesn't seem super useful to me so far. Yes. Alzara. I put my thing away, right? Yes. Call it a day. Which rooms did you already put outside? I have put Treasure Trove, Throne Room, Entrance Hall, Antechamber, Room 46, Secret Garden, the Rotunda, and now I'm doing Rumpus Room. I think that's the whole list. So I've tried most of the ones that seemed like they might do something weird. Room 46 can also be put outside. Yep. Room 46, if you put it outside, the deed is resting on the desk instead of hidden behind the, like, tack board where you need to put in his route. So, like, if you can't figure out the order to put the, like, stops in, you can put room 46 outside to get the deed instead. Rumpus room? Oh my god, wait. It stored the emerald bracelet for me? Thank you. So nothing useful? Yeah, pretty much. Damn. Alzara doesn't have anything neat to say. I was really hoping he would. Free gems indeed. I do also still need to thaw the fucking, freezer. I haven't ever found the, freezer in the conservatory. And the one time I saw the furnace in the conservatory, I hated it. So they're both on rare, which makes it really hard to thaw the freezer. To find two rare rooms directly adjacent to each other. So that's something I'm just kind of like passively keeping an eye out for. Break room? Yeah. Yeah, I'll break room. Because I don't need gems, but I do need keys. He said something like, till the next time we meet, so I think he's done with us, but who knows with this game. Yeah, no, I picked up on that too, Shinigami. He was like, until we meet far in the future, something, something. But I was like, maybe that's the far in the future? I don't know. I was hopeful. What happened with the Rotunda? Nothing. I was hoping it would be something, but it was nothing. Rotunda was, yeah, not useful in the slightest. 10 divided by 10 is 10, plus 1 is 2. Okay. All right. 1/3 of 11 is 3 2/3. 3 2/3 rounded to the 1 is 4. Flip the digits of 4, it's still 4. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Plus 19. 19 plus 3 2/3 would be 22 2/3, or 23. Then flip the digits. 32. 32 minus half of 7. My god. 32 minus 3.5 is 28.5. 28.5 plus 12 is 40.5. Rounded to the ones is 41. Flip the digits, it's 14. Not divided by 14, so it's 14. God, this math is getting mean. Still haven't had to use a calculator yet, though. Not even once. Trophy room? Wait, I don't need gems. But I do want the path to keep going, so I guess trophy room. These dartboards have you flipping over backwards and sacrificing small dogs. Christ. Right? They're getting crazy. I'll always take free money. Although, honestly, going north is probably more useful. And I have the treasure trove set to common. So, I'll do that. They can be useful if we get study for rerolls. That's a good point, Shinigami. Good point. You so right. I need to make my study more common. I still haven't seen that one in the conservatory either. I'll take East Wing Hall. I'll always take a workshop. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate how almost every small dog is an Angie Doodle butt? What chess blessing are you using? I'm using pawn. Pawn supremacy. I have known a couple of very sweet small dogs, Alexi, but the majority of them, yes. Hey there. Hey there, Drawbridge. Yeah. Oh my god, I need to tell y'all about my grandparents' old dog. So this dog was like I know a throuple with a cute small dog that's very docile. Yeah. Yeah, no, some small dogs are very sweet, but a lot of them, yeah, are mean. Speaking of, yeah, my grandparents used to have this tiny little dog, like half poodle, half something else, I can't remember. And her name was Pokey. And this dog was immortal, y'all. This dog lived to be 25. And throughout Pokey's life, she was hit by a car twice. She ate rat poison. And she fought off a pit bull. And she lived to be 25. That's astonishing, right? Like, is it... That dog was actually... I know! It's so crazy. I guess parlor. Actually, I'll put planetarium back here. Corner room at the... dead end room at the corner. What do we say to death? Not today. Oh, where's the beeping? Okay, back. How's the game going? Welcome back, Sarah. It's going well. Most rat poison is just something that makes things that eat it gassy as rats can't fart. Really? I did not know that. From what I heard, it was a fairly traumatic experience for everyone involved. So whatever it is, she didn't respond well to it, but yeah. She lived. Right now I'm trying to cover a song on guitar. It's fun. Nice! What are you trying to learn to cover? I am gaming. I'm gaming so good. I see you there, Draxus. Another Linkin Park song, Final Masquerade. Hell yeah. 122 stars. I had like 150. I spent like 40 rerolls looking for The Study on rank 8. Literally like 40 plus stars. It was insane. And looking for The Office in the top right to try and castle as well. So I was at like 150. I would be at like 170. Because I want to see what happens at 200. I'm curious if something different happens at 200. Because, like, so far it hasn't let you go above 50. Why are we talking about farts? I just told a story about an immortal dog that my grandparents used to have. Yeah, so, short version, Sarah, my grandparents used to have a small dog named Pokey, like half poodle, half something else, I can't remember, that lived to be 25, and throughout her life was hit by a car twice, ate rat poison, and fought off a pit bull on her own. Just like in unbelievably, like, just completely in defiance of death and mortality. How many blue memos are left for you? So, I have 45, I think? Pokey sounds based. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I have 45 so far. And there are 4 studio editions, 2 planetariums. Okay, so it's 45 out of 52, not counting extra classrooms. Because if we count every classroom as individual, that would be another 8 So I'd be 45 out of 60. So 45 out of either 52 or 60, depending on how you count. Was Pokey a based pup? I was very little at the time, and Pokey scared me. Pokey was mostly blind at that point and would, like, bark at me and growl and chase me if I existed near her. So, Pokey was pretty based, but terrified me. My childhood dog Charlie lived to be 15 before he put him down. Cancer was starting to be a problem, and he was nearly fully blind/deaf. I'm really sorry to hear that, Rosie. It's never an easy thing. Such an angry little shit, right? Armory? Rook? Maybe Rook. Maybe I look for conservatory again, since I was just talking about all the things I need a conservatory. I know this is rank 8, but I always like seeing the messages in here. Oh, right. Wait. I didn't... Wait, but I already saw this one. Oh, it must have been after the crash. Okay, that makes sense. Then I just didn't get it again yesterday. So delete that. So much money. Oh my goodness. It's gotten insane. Before that, we would walk him with no leash and he would just stay right next to us. Oh. Sounds like he was a good dog. Content warning, dark. Saw an emaciated gentleman outside of the store on my grocery run today. He had a shopping cart full of personal effects. Leashed to the shopping cart was a big, healthy dog that looked like it had eaten way more that week than demanded. That's honestly a really common thing. Like, people having something to love and take care of is, like, so good for, like, people's mental health oftentimes. So you see that kind of thing quite a bit. Like, I'm sure that dog is keeping him going, honestly, more than food might. Okay, puzzle time. All boxes displaying the word empty are empty. All statements displaying the word true are true. All statements displaying the word boxes are false. All statements displaying the word statements are true. Oh my god. Okay, this one's gonna be a headache. Oh, I love it. Okay. God, I love logic puzzles. All statements displaying the word statements are true. Just open a random one? Hell no. I love logic puzzles. All statements displaying the word gems contain gems. All statements displaying the word word contain words. That's so dumb. Oh my god. Can I share a method I use for these? Yeah, what's up, Alexi? So, the only things that actually give me any context for where the gems are just simulate. Ask which statements are true and false if the gems are in blue. There's only 3 boxes to simulate. Yeah, no, that's what I do. Depending on how the statements are worded, I either do it that way. I either say if the gems are in blue, or if I say, like, if blue is fully true. 2 different methods of simulation that work better or worse for, like, different phrasings. And it hasn't failed me yet. I've only gotten 2 wrong, and both of them were because I jumped to conclusions. So the only 2 statements that actually give us any information on where the gems are empty. All boxes displaying the word empty are empty. And all boxes displaying the word gems contain gems. You're very smart. Oh, thank you. So this one, the only box that has the word empty on it is blue. So the only way that blue could tell us where the gems are... Well, okay, wait. If blue is fully false... all statements displaying the word true are true. Okay. No, blue is fully true. All boxes displaying the word empty are empty, so blue doesn't have gems. All statements displaying the word true are true. Then, all statements displaying the word statements are true. And then, I think all statement... Yeah, so that can't be the case. Blue can't be fully true, otherwise there's not a fully false box. If white is fully true, all boxes displaying the word gems contain gems. That means that the gems are in white. All statements displaying the word word contain words. That is just true. And then everything else, let's see, all boxes displaying the word empty are empty. Yep, that would have to be true. All statements displaying the word true are true. That would have to be false, which means that this would have to be fully false. All statements displaying the word boxes are false. All statements displaying the word boxes are false. The only statements displaying the word boxes is that one, which means it's a paradox. I don't like that one. Wait, why does it say that? Oh wait, no. Okay. But all statements displaying the word boxes are false? That has to be false. All statements displaying the word statements are true. Okay. That would have to be true. Or no, that would have to be false. Yeah, that works. I think that it has to be that white is fully true. All statements, if black is fully true, all statements displaying the word boxes are false. Yeah, black can't be fully true. White has to be fully true. Gems are in white. There we go. Easy. My brain is dying. What the fuck is this? Like, all boxes that have words have words. Yeah, so basically, Sarah, every day you go into the parlor room, there's one of these puzzles that's like a little logic puzzle, and every day you get it right, it gets harder. And I'm on day 101, so it's gotten a lot harder. This is like, it's seriously picked up in difficulty in like the last 5 or 10 days. It's getting crazy now. But I love it. I adore logic puzzles. I'm so excited every time. Someone is addicted. Maybe. Casino. We gambling now. I love gambling when it's not real money. Gambling with real money scares me. Gambling with fake in-game money, so much fun. Oh, all the words that are words have words. Uh-huh. Gotta wonder who sat down and wrote all that shit. Seriously. Pro Jack Black for real? Hell yeah. I'm more of a poker gal myself. I love, like, Texas Hold'em. Office? I guess? Oh wait, no redraws, duh. Conservatory, yes! Okay, okay, please give me something good. Ooh, dice. I'm so good at solitaire, I almost beat someone once. Oh my god. Commonplace study. Weight room, I'm fine with that being rare. Lavatory, I'm fine with that being rare. The study is finally commonplace. It's a miracle. I do actually know rules for like a card game that's basically competitive solitaire, Alexi. It's called Spite and Malice, and it's so much fun. I love it. Do you know how to play Spite and Malice? You lost me at competitive? That's fair. It's a very fun game. already have that and that. So I'll redraw. Walk-in closet, classroom, mailroom. I already have all those, right? I know I have... Do I have... I'm pretty sure I have mailroom. I think I've even checked this one before. Yep. I do have them all. Okay. I might just do classroom then, so I have redraws for this one. Where was the blue memo here? It was like... there. Yep. Competition is like artificial scarcity for self-worth. I have a big competitive streak, but I absolutely get that, like, not everybody does. Like, it's not for everyone. I very much enjoy it, though. Oh, do I put the study there so I have tons of rerolls? No, I think what I do is, since the study is commonplace now, I redraw past it and hope. And then I go, like, down here next and look for the study. Damn. Oh, well. I'll just do passageway. I'm also, like, untiltable, though, Alexi, which is part of why I do so well with, competitive things. Game hurts my little brain. Girl, it hurts mine, too. There's no shame in that. It hurts mine, too, and I love it. Like, it makes me think harder than I've thought in so long, and it's so much fun. Study! Okay. So now... using my brain hurts my little brain. Yeah, relatable. This statement hurt my brain. Okay, so now I have a ton of rerolls. Nope. Redraw. I already have attic, right? I'm almost certain I have attic. Yes. Redraw. I know I have the pool. Redraw. I know I have music room, and I'm pretty sure I have Dovecote. Yep. Redraw. Garage I have. Utility closet I have. Redraw. Nook I have. Right? Yep. Redraw. Walk-in closet I have. Pool I have. Pantry I have. Redraw. Redraw. Garage I have. There's a maximum on the number of times you can redraw? I didn't know that. Oh, it's like up to 8 times, right? Damn. Oh well. I tried. I guess I'll garage here? Well, I'll patio. And I can do some funny stuff with more gems. More keys. And... nothing. Alright, that's fine. So, I now have 2 openings directly next to each other. So... ooh, do I do showroom? Maybe I do showroom since I have so much money. Moon pendant, ornate compass, chronograph, silver spoon. Very nice. Am I the only person that every time they hear something remotely close to song lyrics just starts singing the song? I don't sing it out loud, but it immediately gets stuck in my head. Like, immediately. So I'm gonna do... no, freezer would be better to do first. If I'm gonna be looking for this. Because furnace would make it harder to find freezer. Freezer would not make it harder to find furnace. Oh, except for the freezing part. Hold on. No, freezer would be a problem. You said I tried, and guess what I wanted to scream? I'm gonna hazard a guess it's Linkin Park, based on what you've been listening to so far tonight. I just sent Alexi a text-based stroke. Relatable. Words are hard. Okay, so I'll aquarium. So that I'm right next to the thing. Plus get a red room out of the way. More gems, very nice. And now I have 2 sides on the furnace to look for the thing on. Nope. Redraw. 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 Freezer! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I actually got it! No way! Oh my god, I got it! Holy shit! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh my god. Is there an end goal to this game? I'm sure there is, Sarah. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'm sure there is. Oh my god. Yes! So basically, Sarah, what I just did is there's the freezer. And part of the problem with the freezer is that everything in it is frozen. And in order to thaw it, you need to have the furnace directly next to it to heat it up. But both of these rooms are very rare. So it's incredibly difficult to get them next to each other unless you fucked with their rarity, which I haven't had the chance to do. But I managed to luck out enough to get them right next to each other. That being said, I still can't get in here. If one furnace can do this, imagine what 2 Ferni can do. Ferni is crazy. Wait. Oh, this looks important. Also, may I ask something about your transition if you're okay with it? Absolutely. I'm a totally open book. Like, literally, y'all couldn't offend me if you tried. Like, I'm so open with this stuff. So, like, please go ahead. The most I might say is that I'd rather answer in DMs because I don't want to get demonetized. Or that kind of thing. But that's more just, like, for the sake of the channel rather than for my own comfort. How long does voice training usually take? It really depends. It depends on where your starting point is and where your ending point is, how much you usually speak, and also, like, and how dedicated to it you are, and also if you have prior practice, like, messing with your voice. Like, I've mentioned before that I'm a choir kid. Yeah, I'm a choir kid, so I have a lot of practice with, like, modulating my vocals and stuff already, changing vocal weight and that kind of thing, changing where my voice projects from, all that kind of stuff. So it was, thankfully, a pretty smooth process for me, especially since, like, even pre-transition, my voice was fairly high. So, yeah, it was not nearly as bad for me as it is for many people, just because of prior familiarity. Most I've done is practice metal screaming, so 0 pre-practice. Yeah, so for me, it was kind of just a matter of... I also already spoke in a fairly effeminate way. I honestly haven't had to do much, and I'm very, very grateful for that. It has mostly just kind of been, like, feedback from other people. A little bit of, like, watching tutorials and just, like, listening to my own voice. Never done, like, super formal, consistent, like, hardcore voice training, and I'm very, very lucky on that front. Okay, I'm cooked then. Not at all. I'm just not necessarily the best person to give feedback on like what the standard experience is, like how much voice training you can expect to need to do. Um, but like I don't know, like Alexi, Rosie, have either of you done voice training? Could you give like an estimate? All right, Danny Irvine. Network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we were going to store the two unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Denny Ravane. Admin key Revady. So I can't pick these up or move them in any way. I think that they're mostly just relevant for like the lore and context of why this message is here. I don't know if it's super useful for me, considering I'm already into the thing. I do know that a couple of the server banks in there don't light up, so it's possible that I need to do something with that, but I'm not sure. I want to read that note so fucking bad. The choir kids have it easy. Has had it hard. Thanks, parents. Oof. I have to keep my voice. What do you mean by that? Literally a choir kid who struggles with voice training because my larynx muscles need a lot of work to get raised. I need to work them out more, but I hardly talk most of the time. That and my voice has been out of commission for 2 weeks. Yeah, that definitely, like, makes it harder, for sure. I haven't come out to anyone yet as well, and I'm in my last year of high school, so I really don't know what to do. Honestly, girl, I think that it might be safe. My accounts have been thawed. Thank you very much. It really depends on, like, if you feel safe to come out to people. Like, do you have anybody in your life that you really believe would be supportive? Not necessarily, like, parents, just, like, anybody, you know? Not at all? I'm really sorry to hear that. I mean, you have 2 people in mind, that's it? That would, honestly, even just that would be a huge help. If you think that they would handle it well, you can kind of test the waters by bringing up, like, queer issues and see how they respond. And if they respond well, then just having a little bit of support in real life can honestly go a long way. But I agree with Alexi, safety first. So, like, you know them better than we do. You would know if it would be a safe thing. Yeah, if you think being out could subject you to violence, weigh your options. Yeah. It's unfortunate that that's the reality, but it is. My parents smoking around me when I was younger has caused extensive damage to my vocal cords, and I still have issues keeping it. You see, my friend group makes these types of trans jokes, like, oh yeah, imagine being trans. Jesus Christ. That's fucked up. Girl, I think you need new friends. That's, like, so fucked. I'm really sorry. Alright, I don't have many steppies left. Maybe I should freeze my accounts. No, because I want to use my gems. I want to try and get the crown. Oh, wait, I need to use my thingy too. Do I have any computers in the house yet? I don't. Wow, that's weird. Don't want that there. Cloister will play for my goals. Who though I feel like no one would want me the way I am. Only those two people, and one of them has a shitty boyfriend that also makes those comments and I don't know what to do. I mean, Sarah, like, if, like, hanging out in this channel has shown you anything, that it should be that, like, people do want to, like, hang out with you, you know? Like, you're pretty chill. You're great. And, like, you don't need to be anything you're not. You don't need to, like, earn people's company. Don't forget a password on... Put a password on your computer and lock it when you walk away from it. You can be out safely online until someone sees. So come up with a new one. Passwords aren't scarce. They scroll through all my Twitter when I was openly trans. Holy shit, that's fucked. I'm so sorry. I create them semi-frequently even if I'm not going to use them. Too many passwords is never a problem. As long as you can remember them all, you're golden. Yep, that's pretty much what I would have expected, unfortunately. It's so fucked. God, imagine saying that to your own fucking daughter. Like, that's disgusting. I'm so sorry. Rotate floor plans. There we go. They're also right-wing politicians, because you know why not? Fuck. Welcome, Aurora. How are you doing? Anyways, I'm gonna go and just play some music and scream my anger out. Sorry for killing the scream mode. Not at all, girl. Like, you haven't necessarily heard me talk about it since, like, this was kind of your first night here, but, like, literally the reason that I started streaming was because I wanted people to have a place where they could feel safe and accepted and loved just to be who they actually are. So, like, you're not killing the stream mood at all, I promise. Exactly, this is my intended purpose. Like, you deserve support. A familiar red paper crown. Of course. Bye-bye, take care of yourself, yeah? Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll talk to you next time you choose to tune in. Bye. Not a licensed therapist. Yep. Good to mention. Thank you, Alexi. Good to keep in mind. But I do my best. And yeah, how are you doing, Aurora? Good to see you again. If there's not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Also useful for rehearsing museum burglary. That's cute. So, if there's not a red room... Okay, that could be funny. How'd you get the crown? I got the crown based on this picture here. I'm good, hope you're doing good as well. I'm actually doing very, very well. Thank you for asking. Like, I'm always happy when I'm streaming. Like, unironically, it's like my favorite thing to do. I love it so, so much. And I'm finally recovering from being sick. So, like, I'm super, like, I just feel great knowing that I'm finally feeling, like, better physically, you know? So I'm in a great mood. Um, this is how I got it. Um, Alexi, if you look at this right here, oh, it says security system controls. And so the security system controls are on the back side of the wall. So I had to make a little like loop so I could access the security controls and then run around really quickly to get it. For me, this discussion is like from another planet, unfortunately. That's okay. You don't necessarily need to participate. As long as you're comfortable with like the conversation happening, you're totally welcome here, Shinigami. Kind of like in the same vein as what I was just saying to Sarah, like, I don't want this to be a like space just for trans people. I don't want it to be a space just for like any group. I just want everybody to be able to be here and like feel safe and welcomed and just okay to feel however they feel, you know? So as long as you're cool with like other people being here and talking about that stuff, you're absolutely always welcome. I like listening to anything cozy. Oh, well, you're always welcome too, Gigas, and I'm glad that you like the vibes. It's really common to feel obligated to participate in a discussion, but sometimes you really don't gotta. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with just like being there for it. As long as you're not uncomfortable, that's all good, you know? And that being said, I do also, like, it's something I've kind of mentioned. Someone's voice is super. Oh, thank you. What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. Thank you so much. And another thing that I want to say is like, it's something I've touched on a little bit before, but something that bears repeating. Part of like wanting to make a space that's welcoming and safe for everyone is like, even though I want people to have a space to like vent and be heard and respected and understood and all of that, I would ask y'all if it's anything, or I will just like mention, I guess, that if a subject feels like it could be too triggering for certain people, or is getting like too visceral and intense or that sort of thing, I might ask that you move to sending it in like DMs or in the server or something like that, just because I don't want people to feel like they need to be afraid to be here because like something that's super triggering might come up or that sort of thing. But like, that's really the only boundary that I have on those kinds of subjects. I just want to make sure that whatever we're talking about won't make other people like deeply uncomfortable or feel unwelcome. Being trans is unfortunately having to have that realization, though, that you'll just lose some friends or family. Hence why I try to give as much love to whoever I'm around. Absolutely. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. And that's a really great way to be, Aurora. I like that. I behave similarly. Ooh. Her voice is like being snuggled under a blanket by a fire. Oh my god, that's adorable. Thank you. I think. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. There are a lot of green rooms, so that one's pretty good. I might do it Rinna. Cloister of Arinda. Open a random door of the antechamber for each black print you draft. Okay, I don't have many black prints. Black Prince, but that is a strong effect. Um, I think I'm gonna go with Rinna though. That seems really good. AKA my ideal cozy. Oh, I'm glad. And I think that that's all of the discs now that I've found. That's crazy. Okay, I only have 4 steps that I can take. Where do I move to the outer room? Um, Cloister? I could cloister outside. I don't know what that would look like. Yeah, within 4 steps, I think that might be my best choice. I wonder what the cloister would cloist out there. Exactly. Let's cloister outside. Wait. Oh, whoops. Rip jackhammer. There's no way I'm going to be able to make it to my coat check with 3 steppies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Not even the shoes would save me now. Oh well. Call it a day. I also wish I could snuggle with someone under a blanket by a fire. Damn my sapphic brain. Girl, the yearning hits hard sometimes. I feel that. Alright, so I do think I'm gonna need to call it a night here. So I'm gonna go see what the cloister's like outside, and then just alt F4 out of the day. Yeah, sometimes you just want a cute girl to wrap themselves around you. Being small spoon is life. Seriously, though. I'm gonna go see what the cloister is like outside, and then just alt F4 out of the day, and then I'll find somebody for y'all to raid. I kept the red crown. That's funny. Cloister of Rinna. Is the message different? No. And there's nothing else out here. So, let's find somebody for y'all to raid. I'm sure the gardener will be happy with Rinna. That was honestly part of it for me, Gigas. I love, like, it was so sweet reading the new gardener's notebook, and I wanted to give him what he wanted. Um, I see that Alina's streaming Blueprints again. Do y'all wanna um I'm Jew was a typo, sorry. I figured. Do y'all wanna raid Alina again? Or somebody else? Ooh. Yeah, you should raid someone you haven't recent rated recently, I think. Good for your channel. It's true. Um, so here's one that could be fun. Um, it is in French though. That makes it difficult. Never mind. It was somebody that only had 15 followers, so I wanted to like give them the support, but French is not my audience. So, you have someone? I was looking specifically for someone playing Blueprints, just since I know that like some people watching are watching for the Blueprints content. But who is it? I'd be interested to hear all the same. Um, let's see what Andy Havoc's up to. I don't know who this is. Yeah, I like what they've got as like tags and stuff. He's a friend of mine, happens to be partner, and is very much show me your things energy. All right, yeah. Do y'all want to watch some Repo, or do you want to stick to Blueprints? I'll leave it up to you. Any votes? Dealer's choice? Ugh. I just want to make sure that y'all are having a good time. Probably had Bedson anyway. That's fair. All right, sure. All right, Andy. Why not? Andy Havoc. And as that goes, I just want to tell you all the usual. Thank you all so much for joining in. It's always such a great time hanging out with you. Like, I say this all the time, but this has honestly been one of the best, most fulfilling things I've ever done. And it just really means the world to me that y'all choose to hang out here and chat with me and stuff. Um, yeah, you're all super great. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Have a great night or day or whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you next time you choose to tune in. Last word, everyone.
There isn't good. Oh, God. Tastes like I'm eating fishy cardboard. Okay. Bagel.